Hey there, I want to do a review today of a flavor of a brandy, and I've actually reviewed another flavor by this brandy before, but, I didn't really like it, but, I'm giving it another chance. But the brandy's come up a few times now, because it seems to be a favorite of us Mainers, and this is where I go, no, I haven't lived in Maine for most of my life, don't include me in that stereotype. But I don't want anyone to say that I don't give something its due and I don't do my investigation. So I bought another flavor of this brand. Some of you may already be guessing where I'm going. I'm talking about Allen's. A brandy that sells really well in Maine, and from what I've heard, not so well anyplace else. And it's made in Boston, so I don't know what it is, but this is kind of like synonymous with Maine. I actually at one point thought it was made in Maine, and I was wrong about that because it's just so predominant around here. It's so predominant that the woman at the liquor store told me never to buy it because it's horrible. So it's predominant with a bad reputation. Previously, I did a video on apricot flavored brandy, and I've reviewed now a couple apricot flavored, and Allen's isn't making the cut. I can't recommend it. But it's coffee flavored. Coffee and brandy are like love and marriage. They do kind of go together. So this one should be better than the apricot flavor. I have reviewed previously the Mr. Boston Coffee Brandy, which I really liked. It's really good. So now we'll see how that stacks up against the Allen's Coffee Brandy. So the first thing I have to comment, and I never comment on this, is the look. It's solid black. And it's not just the camera and your screen. This is motor oil. This doesn't look enticing. It looks like rum to me. Yes, we do have a tendency to colorize brandy, and we put caramel coloring in it to change its color. But this is just like, there's no light coming through here. It's just solid, and it's a little scary to me. So that's not a good sign. But we're going to taste it now, and I've poured out a little cup. So, is this good brandy? That's the first question. Has Allen's saved themselves, and the apricot just wasn't good, but this is better? That's the second question. And the third one is, how does this compare to Mr. Boston's coffee brandy? So, it smells kind of like coffee. My nose is a little stuffed up right now, so I'm not really going to say much on that. Yeah, I think we know who the winner is. This video can end right now. Hang on. Maybe it's really good in coffee, but it doesn't taste like coffee. My eyes are watering. It doesn't. I just lost my breath. Mr. Boston tastes like coffee brandy. You don't even need to add that stuff to coffee. That's just stuff you can have all the time in the house. It's very smooth, too. This doesn't taste like coffee. I don't really... No, I'm thinking licorice. This tastes more like licorice. Black licorice. I mean, I like licorice, but if you're going to give me coffee over licorice, I'd rather have the coffee. And it's not smooth. This is not smooth. I think my demonstration, however this looks when I go back to review it, I'm sure I have belayed that. I'm sorry. Allen's has lost now twice. I'm going to have another drink just because it can't be this bad. It has to be better. I'm willing to do my research. Okay. Alan's Coffee Brandy. Let's put the thing down before I drop it. We'll try it again. Okay, when I keep it in my God, cognac manufacturers in France from a century ago are turning over in their grave. This is not brandy. This is not brandy. Yeah, there's a slight brandy taste, but this is just, I don't know what the hell they do in their factory. Okay, when I let it sit on my tongue for a few seconds there, I can kind of see what might be called coffee, but I want to revise, not licorice, chocolate. This is more like bad chocolate brandy. Yeah, this is bad chocolate brandy. Let's just see if there's anything on the ingredients. Oh, another thing, plastic bottle. I hate plastic bottles. Let's have some pride. Yeah, pride from these people? I'm sorry, you're failing. This very popular favorite, popular according to who? People who are paid to write things, obviously, derives its character, the hit's so full of character, from natural flavor extracted from selected imported coffee beans. Well, I like a light roast, so this is obviously not a light roast. That's the problem. 30% alcohol. 30%? Nothing's 30% in brandy. It's usually 35 to 40 to even more than that. That's nothing. And don't drink if you have, like, issues and stuff. Don't drink if you're pregnant, but if you're drinking this, you have issues. I'm sorry, this is not good. Please avoid Allen's. And if Allen's doesn't like this, then I'm open to being argued of why this is good brandy. Please come at me and tell me why I'm wrong. And hey, I will jump on the bus and come on down to Boston to see your factory even. And I'll bring my camera and we can sit and we can talk. I'm willing to do that and take a day off from work to come down and see your factory. Because I want to know what's going on. And maybe you have flavors other than the apricot and the coffee, but yeah, I'm up for the challenge. Because this is fascinating to me of why it's just so bad. And why it's so popular. And why I'm not the only one who thinks it's bad. So I'm willing to even put aside my judgment after 2 videos. And let me know. Help me out. You love Allen's? Comment. You work for Allen's? Hook me up. Let's make something happen. I'll grab my girlfriend or something. We'll come down and we'll have a fun day. And we will. I'm really interested in why you suck. I want to know. Like, what? This is just... Okay, I'm going to back up. This might be good with coffee. And I don't have a cup of coffee brewing. See, I want to drink another one. Because I want to find out why it's so bad. I really am. I'm kind of like that. Like, at one point I heard that every 1980s Rod Stewart album was really bad. Like, from Do You Think I'm Sexy up until Forever Young, everything in the middle was, like, really bad. And I had read that, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to go and listen to the album. So I did. I listened to all those albums. Yeah, they're bad. There's like one good song, and that's not really a great song. I listened, I tried. I heard that all of Elvis's movies were bad, so I spent a year watching all 44 films by him. It was like 4 good ones. And he actually does a good job for really bad films, but I put in the time, so you cook me up. Let me work, I will revise my opinion if I have a reason to, but right now I am just fascinated by this. One last thing. Oh, it does not go down well. I'm sorry. Ugh. I don't feel like that was a good use of my time. I can do 2 or 3 of these shot glasses, and I feel buzz. And I will do a video, and I'll do like 2 glasses, and I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. I'm kind of buzzing a little bit, just a little bit. I'm now on. That was like 2.5, 3 glasses. It wasn't quite full. I'm not really. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, I'm just spilled it. Whatever. I was gonna say I'm not really drunk, but I just spilled it on my pants. But anyways, that was just being careless, because this is fascinating to me. Anyways, pants are going in the laundry. I'm not really buzzed. That was an accident. Yeah, can't make those things up. I'm like totally spilled here. Hang on, we're gonna show you how bad it is. Yeah, see, I just spilled all over me, and it's on the floor of my hand. Whatever. Anyways, Alan's hooked me up. You know what's going on, and I've got you all over me now.